I'm going to try to narrate this video here that I just took today of my drone. Um, this is where I took off, is right up at the top of the hill by my apartment. And at this point here, it's just sitting on the ground. I'm just a few feet away. And as I go up, there's yours truly there in my winter beard. This is at the top of the hill. You can just see my apartment building. It's the further one straight ahead. And I'm going to rotate the drone around so you can see the mountain that I've quite often shown from where my workplace is. And now I'm rotating over to where my work is, and that's the building right there in the center. Now I'm taking off right by this, what I believe used to be an open pit, a sand and gravel pit, and I'm flying off towards the west. The Kennecott copper mine is straight ahead, a little bit to the right there, and the prison is just a little bit to the right, and the prison staff headquarters is the building just to the right there. Straight ahead is where the NSA building is. It's way off in the distance. You really can't see much of it from here. So my building is the one right center towards the bottom. And I'm going to try to rotate down to get a little better view from it. I should be probably about, I don't know, 300, 400 feet, 300 feet up probably at this point. Now, I'm about 400 meters away from where I started, and now I'm pointed straight towards the prison and the prison headquarters there. And if you look just before the building on the center left there, there's a railroad track and a trail that when it's winter like this, I can't ride my motorcycle. So I walk along the trail right there from my apartment to my workplace. And so I'm heading just above to where the trail is. And that's I-15 there, the big road. Heading straight north towards downtown Salt Lake. And this is the big field that used to be the gravel pit. Now I don't want to get down too close down to the ground there. On the left there's some high tension power lines. And so now I'm heading towards the east, towards Lone Peak. You can just see me off to the right, a very tiny little dot near the road that curves down there. You can just barely see me about to go off the edge of the right screen there. And my apartment building is the one that's down at the bottom of the hill, just to the left of that big field. It's a county or a state park. I think a county park right there, right by where I live. Can't really tell it from because I'm up fairly high here, but that's kind of a steep hill for me to walk up. I need my exercise though. I'm trying to get a little bit more altitude here so I can get a little bit further away from where I am so I don't lose the signal. And now I'm pointing straight towards where my apartment building is, and I'm going to try to head north and see how close I can get to where my apartment building is. Our office used to be in those newer buildings down towards the left to the west of my apartment building. I'm at the maximum altitude right now. It's somewhere around 400 or 500 feet above where I started from. So I'm probably about 1,000 feet up higher than where the valley floor is at this point. A little bit of a view straight down there. Now at this point here, I'm getting close to where the edge of what my signal can do. And I start getting some errors on my controller that says I've lost signal, and hopefully my drone can find its way back. So I'm able to rotate it around, and I press the return to home while I'm raising the controller above my head to try to get a little bit bigger signal. At this point, I still can't get any signal from my drone. And here in just a second, I finally start getting a little bit more, or a little bit of a signal. Right at that point, I press the return to home, and now you can see that it's starting to go back towards where I started from. Now I'm not controlling the drone at this point. When I press the return to home, it goes by GPS and finds its own way back. And so I'm right in the very center of the picture, just to the right of that road. You can't really see me very well here. So I made it about 500 or 600 meters, 700 meters out, and about 400 feet above, so about 120 meters above where I started from. And I'm straight in the middle, right below. I think you can see me right there. I'm just a little tiny dot at the bottom. And the drone's still finding its way back horizontally over where it started from. I point the camera down so you can get a little better view from where I am. That little black dot right on the edge of the field is my case for carrying my drone. And at this point here, it starts dropping on its own. I have it pointed straight down. I'm rotating it around just to get a little better view of what's around me. That's me right at the very top now. That's it. It landed within probably 6 feet of where I took off.